Right, guys, we're back. Sorry about that crash. It was kind of funny because, I literally just talked about changing my graphical settings because I noticed OBS was having a hard time apparently. Um, so yeah, we're gonna start off by actually doing that. It's interesting though because I don't have any issues whatsoever in game. It's just like OBS having a hard time. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my task manager real quick and see that we get OBS a higher priority. In Shadow of War, it's only on normal. So it actually, like, OBS is favored currently. So we have to adjust some graphical settings, I think. Let's play. We're gonna try borderless just to see. Let's have this to FXA, shadow to medium. Maybe we should deactivate tessellation. Okay, I'm gonna see how this does. Okay, let's also run a benchmark just to see how OBS likes these settings. Also, thank you, Kobe. Cheers for staying with us. So FPS are quite high, as you can see. OBS is still dropping a couple frames though. Like 57. I mean, it's not like horrible, but it just makes it like a little bit laggy sometimes. It's really annoying. Like, my game is completely fine, as you can see. Like, I'm having 80 plus FPS most of the time. That's stuff I don't get. Like, if my PC is not having any issues whatsoever running the game at higher than FPS, why is my OBS being weird? Like, this is like really damn good benchmark test here. And I also did the test before I actually streamed, and also had like 70 plus with my previous settings. I don't know what it is. Also, hey there, Showfish. Thank you for the follow, and how's it going? Okay, let me actually have a quick look into my OBS again, because it's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's nothing I want to change at the moment, I don't think. So we just have to go with it. Hopefully, changing or lowering some of the settings, decreases the chance of OBS crashing. If not, I would just have to, I have to do like some investigating offline. But yeah, let's go back into our campaign, see what saved the progress. Welcome back, Snake. hope you had a nice walk
The
with
spy
your dog.
showed us the truth. Gondor's last fortress in Mordor cannot fall.
The Palantir is our concern. We must seize it before it falls into Sauron's hands. With it, his armies will be unstoppable. The fate of the city matters not.
I will not let them be slaughtered like my brothers at the Black Gate. We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk.
It's basically we get reset all the way back here. That's fair. We didn't lose that much progress. But yeah, I will have to watch the FPS a bit patiently now. Especially once we walk like through grass, because I noticed FPS drops exactly, especially then. You did, though you went a different way back at your house this time, and the weird man started following you, so you started running back home because you get frightened easily. Oh, it sucks to hear, Snake. I hope that weird man wasn't as weird as he looked like. I also took some pictures of flowers, so that's that. Oh, nice, Snake. If you want, definitely feel free to share them in Discord. I love like nature photos and paintings and stuff.
Take the lower city and you're a grunt. Take the upper city and you're a king.
There. His mind is weak.
Holy shit, so by just walking through the grass here, I got like
What do I know about
dropped to 51 FPS or something. Yeah, I'm gonna try another thing. Sorry for the graphical issues today, guys, but I'm gonna try to set the max FPS to 72. Because we got like... Wait, we have anisotropic filtering to ultra? Why is that? Can I change that? Like this says high in here, and it says ultra in, you know, the preview. Why? Set to medium. Yeah, exactly, Kobe. Sometimes you just, you know, have to fix stuff. Okay, let's see how OBS likes this. Walking through the grass.
time down here? What are we even waiting for?
Okay, it's definitely not dropping as much as it did before, it seems. It's dropping like a little bit,
This is what the men
but not to 51 or something. But yeah, if you notice that the stream gets super choppy or something, definitely feel free to tell me.
Who leads the search for the Palantir? The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
I'll make the nobles fight in their own pit. Something just moved over there. Oh! Kneel before me!
Doesn't matter. When the final assault hits them, they'll fall. Like all men.
Okay, I feel like it's definitely a bit smoother now. Hopefully it stays that way. And doesn't make the game crash or anything. Or stream.
Hey! It's the Grave Walker! I thought he was dead.
He is!
Italian bow.
Yeah, it's definitely out of, you know, one's control some of the snakes, how people will behave. Will be a little fun fact of a side, we came upon the word Ifil, meaning moon, in the movie yesterday, when Gandalf mentioned Ifilden, which is the material the Door of Moria is made of, and which mirrors only starlight and moonlight. Ah, I actually remember that part, but I had no idea that, you know, the word Ifil meant moon as well. Interesting.
Kill you!
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
The Palantir is a powerful artifact. If we were to possess it...
We could turn the tide.
You should have kept your mouth shut. Now we're stuck back in the rear.
We need to target their captains. He's close.
The Wraith World will reveal his presence. Moog.
Alright, we're gonna do pretty much the same thing I did the last time because it was a good first attack. Just gonna try to get on high ground and do an air stealth attack.
It's round and it's blue. They call it the Seeing Stone. You see that, then you come running to me. Do not touch it. I'm gonna say that again. Do not touch it. If it doesn't kill you, then I will. I've heard stories about you and your wraith. Stories about how you can't die. Well, let's find out if they're true. He's a crazy one! For Gondor!
will never take our city! I will avenge my brothers!
I got one of those for you, Ranger!
Die here!
He's just playing!
There we go. Osaverod, welcome mate. And thank you for the host, dude. How's it going? How was your how about your AC streams today? Sorry, I kind of missed the morning session, but we're watching Jumanji today. Post your photos, not sure how good they are since you did take them rapidly, but you like them. Thank you for posting them, Snake. I definitely have a look soon. That's the verse, dude. Also, cheers for the shout out Kobe to Rod. So yeah, guys, if you haven't checked out Rod's channel yet, he's a big fan of Assassin's Creed games and games like that. He hasn't played Middle of the Shadow games yet, I don't think. But definitely big fan of AC and plays those on the weekend. He's also currently doing playthroughs of The Witcher, Red Dead 2, GTA 5, Batman Arkham Knight, and Tomb Raider. So yeah, definitely check out those games as well. Defeating captains allows Celebrimbor to forge powerful gear. Right. We did do this, so we're gonna equip the Rohirrim sword. There we go. But no worries, dude, going well, thanks mate. Was watching some movie reactions on YouTube. Ah, very nice. What movie reactions were those too? The streams went well. You got up to sequence 4 on Syndicate before working on getting like 3 barrows liberated. Currently just have 1 more to do, so make sure you can do sequence 8. That's understandable. You know, that's kind of the thing with Syndicate. You always gotta do those 3 barrows, otherwise you can't do the sequence 8. And otherwise you won't unlock the best quote in the game, which is a letter for me. Just so funny, every time you port to the train hideout in Syndicate, you know, once you have unlocked sequence 8, Jacob will say that. And that's the voice, Rod. Always happy to give you a shout out, dude. So Rod, did you play more of Witcher yet off stream? Or are you still at that part where you have to fight in the tavern against all of these I guess they're like assassins or something?
Why are you out here alone?
My raiding party was trapped in the lower city overnight.
How many of you were there?
Not enough.
Minas Ithil still stands.
We're about to lose the middle city, Ranger. They'll be closing the gate if they haven't already. We need to get up there as fast as we can.
I'll be right behind you. Wait! What is your name?
Idril,
Talia.
don't fall behind, Talion. We've lost enough men today. Do you hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Then let's cut a path up there.
Sergeant Tarandor
stay up to the fight, but you want to try and get some more XP. Well, that's not a bad idea, Rod, I guess. I don't know how much equipment you could get, but maybe there's also like some gear that could potentially help you take less damage or something. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, we play on Nemesis difficulty, so these guys actually hurt. There were like 2 hits that brought me to a state. Large and struggle. Press the display button when the moving circles within the highlighted circle to strike. Oh, you're gonna get some rain snake. Is it good or bad for you? Because I reckon it's quite warm over where you are, isn't it? But that would definitely help out quite a bit. Yeah, I hope so. You know, because it's just so frustrating when you don't even do much wrong. You know, like obviously your options are kind of limited in terms of like what you can do, but you still get kind of like your ass handled. So hopefully, XP and the better equipment can help with that.
Tareen will need our support. We can't leave him out here.
Put down the stragglers!
Nice slide there. Can do this.
Just like Shelob's vision.
If Sauron's forces get the Palantir, all of Middle-earth will share the same fate.
Okay, that's cool. Reminds me of the Valhalla's slide you have, huh?
It's not looking good.
It hasn't looked good for weeks.
Damn, these guys hurt. I might hit them dead.
Dagon and his men are at the arena. We must aid them.
Like any way to restore health? I wonder.
We've lost the middle city. Rally at the gate.
Keep moving. We'll cover your retreat. This is where...
Okay, just auto regenerates, I guess.
You made a mistake.
Fall back! Rally at the gate!
Just gotta not take damage for a longer time.
Fire at will!
Join
Ah, I got your snake. But yeah, then it's good, for like the plants and all that for nature. Get some water, hopefully.
The middle city is lost.
Pulling back. Go, go.
Sergeant Dago, we're pulling back. The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy drugs.
They're sealing the gate. Move out. Move out.
Cut you down!
Okay, apparently my health can't get full though. Like we always be locked to 50 at the moment. So that's how we die in 2 hits. Or 3 hits, I guess. Got fire at will, many bow rigs. What did I do?
Quickly, under the gate!
Get moving!
What are you doing?
I won't be long. Go.
Have the archers provide support.
Hold X until the glaive appears, then release to perform a heavy sweeping attack. Ooh, that's nice. Ja, wo ist Cold She reminds you of Gillian Anderson. Interesting. I didn't have an association with her just yet. But maybe it still comes.
We've lost the Middle City. We made them pay for every inch of ground, but they now hold it.
Then our fate will be decided here. Our inner wall is our strongest. We have double their archer.
We cannot match the orcs for their numbers or ferocity.
Now, our people have held back Sauron's forces before.
But some things were lost forever.
Yes, of course they were. Go to the Great Hall. Secure the relics.
My place is here.
Make sure they are taken to Henathanum.
Is that an order?
You must understand. We must protect what is most precious
At all costs.
Yes. That is an order.
Then I'll see it done. But I'll be back on the wall before their next assault.
It's interesting if I say we have to protect what is most precious, isn't it? Because when Gandalf reads the letter of the one who gets it, he said it is most precious to me.
We're all dead.
You heard the truth.
If you've come to fight for Minas Ithil, Ranger, report to Captain Beron.
Not come to join your army, General, but for the Palantir and its safekeeping.
Protect the city, and the Palantir will be safe. However, our raiding parties are targeting enemy captains in the lower city.
You wish to spread terror in their ranks.
Yes. It's about time we tasted fear.
I wonder if they're like protecting a ring of power or something in, you know, the city. Nice, we got a skill point. Definitely gonna invest this as soon as possible. But you believe that Isildur wrote that, Aragorn's ancestor who had the chance to cast a ring into the fire but refused. Exactly, yeah, that's the one I talk about. Who Gandalf reads about. And we watched a movie, of course, just recently, so it's kind of reminded me of, you know, what he wrote there when he says, "It is most precious to me." And just now they said we must protect what is most precious. And Also, you know, just the word precious, I guess, has this kind of like, you know, instant connection to the rings. So I definitely wonder if, you know, they are holding one secretly here. You've earned enough experience points to gain a skill point. Skill points can be spent to unlock new skills or to upgrade existing ones. We can get Elven Agility. Hold A for burst of speed when leaping over objects, landing or climbing. Press A at the top of the climb to vault over the ledge. And that's the only one we can currently use, because it's kind of like locking us in here. So let's get it.
We need to secure the Palantir now. The city is weak and it will not hold for much longer.
But we cannot leave the Gondorians to their fate. Castamir is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look.
The towers bear his mark.
Those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond the borders of Mordor. He mocks me.
They give him sight.
Not without the Palantir.
The Siege of Minas Ithil. Secure the Palantir. Complete quest to prevent the Palantir from falling into Sauron's hands. Story quest indicated by the exclamation mark icon. Mordor also teams with captains you can hunt for XP and gear. Captains can be found in the world by their skull icon or by undertaking Nemesis missions. Highlight the story quest, then press A to set it as your new objective. Could be fake in this case, I mean the Palantir. I mean, it definitely could be that they just mean, you know, like the city and stuff. But yeah, I just found it curious, you know, that they said precious. Like even most precious, I guess. But maybe that's just a coincidence. We've made several changes and improvements to photo mode, allowing all new ways to preserve and enhance your favorite moments from Shadow of War. So that's photo mode right here. Nice. And it's tricky, like getting the sun and the entirety of the tower into one frame. Can I like zoom out? If I have a zoom feature, I could easily get this in frame. Hold on. Ah, okay. Are we talking? What the heck? These backdrops. Okay. How do I actually do the photo then? Pocket UI. Rod, Boromir's father, Denethor, also had a Palantir that he has been using. Very dangerous because Iskander says to Saruman that they haven't all been accounted before, so cannot know who's watching while you're using it yourself. So, what is a Palantir exactly then? Sorry for my not existing knowledge. But yeah, I'm curious, like, what is a Palantir exactly then? Kobe, what comes to your mind, especially since Saruman says, why should we fear to use it? Ah, so it's like the black bow, basically, like this kind of like swear-like stuff where you can get visions from. Megala questions him about having a Palantir. He would probably say the same about the One Ring, thinking he is powerful enough to use it for his own gain, but neglecting that the ring only listens to one master. I see. So it actually is like an object. Okay, that makes more sense in the context of saying it is most precious. Even if it's not the ring, you know, it's kind of like, I guess, one of these powerful dark artifacts, I guess. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so what's like the button to actually make the photo then? Like if I press A, nothing happens. I wanna like you know, press like a button and then we completely lose it. I don't know, I could like try to press the same button in combo. Yeah, it doesn't do it. Okay, do I just, I don't know, I guess you just have to like manually do a photo? Maybe that's how it works? Like the game doesn't save it for you? I'm just gonna do like a manual photo. And save it in Paint.
Dismantle his hold on Minas Ithil. We will shift the tide of war.
Kobe, the Palantir were made by Fëanor and used to be used to communicate over long distances. There were 7 of them, and you think they were safe to use until Sauron got a hold of one. Ah, I see. Yes, Sauron definitely is very crafty, to put it mildly. So Snake on EA Pace vs Jedi Fallen Order, Zombies vs Plants at Mass Effect. Yeah, I heard Jedi Fallen Order is really good actually. It's also completely without microtransactions and no DLC content, which is rare for EA these days. And they did put a lot of passion, to my knowledge, into the game.
These Hydia are but dark imitations of the Palantir. But we can turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us sight.
We will purify them and make them ours.
That's right, yeah, Rod is playing that game, and I think Saint Ravage has also been playing it. And it definitely looks quite cool. Like, I like the abilities that you have in the game.
Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
I will not do a Unity playthrough that I stream on the PS4 Snake, because I have a PC version which, you know, looks better and runs better on stream. But I will play it for myself a little bit and potentially do it on multiplayer Mondays, you know, because I got Unity for both being able to play it, of course, on PS4 whenever I don't have my PC, I guess, for example, when I visit like my parents or whatever. But also to be able to, like, you know, play it, of course, with others on the PlayStation, because there are people, you know, who only have it on PC or on PS4, so I would like to be able to play with both of them. So I got it mainly for the co-op aspect, you know, to kind of like be able to play it with you guys, for instance, you know. So yeah, that's the main reason I got it. But if I have a time tonight, I will actually start the playthrough on the Animus Project of Unity with a stealth challenge. But it's gonna be the PC version, because yeah, I have like 60 FPS and all that, you know, fun stuff over there. And I also do prefer the Xbox One controller as well. So if I have a choice between PC and PS4, I would definitely take PC. Rod didn't really enjoy Control. He was really interested in the Alan Wake references too, so I think he will play that at some point. Ah, very nice. So is Control made by the same studio that made Alan Wake as well? Having Unity Stealth Challenge flashbacks. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be interesting. I haven't really specified my requirements yet, because it's definitely important, I guess, to kind of like write down what you are allowed to and what not, because stuff is also a bit subjective, I guess. I mean, we talked about it yesterday, right? Like, you could also say you can't be seen by NPCs, for instance, which would be, of course, kind of insane, but it would be, you know, more stealthy in the process. I'd probably just go with I can't be fully detected, and that's it. And of course, you know, if the game forces you into like being detected, that's different. But yeah, I'll probably just go with I can't be fully detected, but will allow myself to use like all the gear and stuff. If you're wondering if I were going to do co-op on PS4, yeah, that's a plan, Snake. Of course, I have to first get to the point where I have co-op unlocked, but I mean, it's quite fast to get there. So yeah, who knows? Maybe one of the next multiplayer sessions we can hook up for some, you know, Unity co-op. Also Kobe, if you like to, of course. Rod Remedy Entertainment also made the first two Max Payne games, as well as Quantum Break. Ah, I see. Yeah, dude, imagine also including traversing through the map even when not within a memory and not allowed to be detected. Dude, that's... yeah, that would also be interesting. I've been actually considering doing that, you know, like... I mean, I will probably try to be as stealthy as I can. While traversing the game world. But obviously the stealth challenge is for missions mainly. And Type rule applies to missions, not to roaming.
The city is built on the ruins of my kingdom, yet some things remain. Those are my barrows, still hidden from Sauron's sight. There I will show you why we must retrieve my ring.
Yeah, I mean that's complete. Sorry, completely fair. You know, like sometimes you just need to get back into the controls. Probably also have to get adjusted to it a little bit because you know, I haven't played Unity on the PS4 yet, and I do feel like it's quite similar. You know, it's kind of like a different feeling coming from Xbox to PS4. Be to purify the head here. Okay. So that's done. Maybe I was also grinding money for what that you said will come in handy after all. So, which gear sets did you go for, Snake? Which one do you like in Unity? Indeed, there's a lot of stabbing involved in this game. Just how I like it. Oak Blade Sharpener. He's terrified of Grogs. Oh shit.
I was there, you know. I saw the look on your son's face when we slit his throat. I heard the panic in your wife's voice before she bled out. And now, I'll finish what we started at the Black Gate.
I know we beat you! So much cooking fat! When you're built, he's mad! Your fate is sealed!
You're dead.
Fight on, Tark! Fight until you die!
Damn, death-defying. Okay.
As your family did.
How about you die?
You shall
There we go.
smell something. Pig skin on the
Kobe, Rod, you just found out that the original Dracula movie starring Bela Lugosi turns 90 today. Damn, 90 years already. It's crazy to think about how old movies, you know, have become in general, like entire media. Osavadon, welcome mate. Ah, so you have a Phantom set, Snake. That's a good one. I do like the Phantom set, or at least like parts of it. Especially the legendary Phantom Cloak is like one of my favorites. Technically, the first Dracula movie was Nosferatu in 1922, but it couldn't be called Dracula due to right issues. But yeah, the first movie adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula that was able to call Dracula was Bela Lugosi's version in 1931. That's so cool, Rod. Yeah, that's true. Nosferatu was definitely one of the first like kind of vampire movies there were. And I could be wrong, but I'm very, very sure that I basically live in the city where a lot of those first movies like Nosferatu were actually like filmed and made. Could be wrong, but I think it was filmed in Potsdam, Babelsberg, which is, you know, basically placed right next to Berlin. Or like a film studio right next to Berlin. Snake, speaking of Dracula, some of your cousins and uncles from Romania are from Transylvania. Or are they? I've actually been to Transylvania. Or at least I drove by Transylvania. When I was like 13, 14, I traveled to Romania for like a week. And yeah, we also came past that part. It's kind of cool because there's just so much like film history here in Fury. It's just when you look at like what is made today, it doesn't really compare anymore. But there's still like a couple movies, like I think actually some of the Matrix scenes, for instance, have been filmed here as well. But like there's this one Tom Hanks movie about like the Cold War with like the Bridge of Spies or something. I think most of it has also been filmed here, so there's definitely some good movie scenes, but there's also like a lot of TV show crap gets filmed here as well. Ah, I did before Snake. Yeah, was definitely very impressive, to say the least. But it's so funny, as a young kid, when you found out Transylvania was an actual place, it really blew your mind, as you thought it was just in the Castlevania games you were playing. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable, you know, like, if you never really learn about Romania as well. It's also a very specific, you know, place, of course. But yeah, it's definitely cool to see how much of a vampire fiction comes from like actual history.
We need to hunt down every last man out there.
Ah, nice, Snake. What type of food did you get there? Got the Ranger's Cloak. Design based off cloaks issued to Rangers of Gondor. So we also unlocked a new skin for Talion. Unlocked skins can be equipped for Talions here. Selected skins will not impact Talion's weapons, animations or abilities. Skins of characters other than Talion are only cosmetic. Talion's voice will remain the same regardless of a skin selection, with some exceptions. Cinematic scenes will show Talion's standard skin. Characters will not acknowledge the change in Talion's appearance. So this is, I think, the Elvish Assassin that you could play in the first DLC. This is locked. Then we have this dude who's the protagonist of the second DLC, I think. We have, I guess, the Celebrimbor skin. And I guess this is again the Elvish Assassin, just with like a darker look. Interesting. Well, we're gonna stay with the standard look because yeah, it's definitely the most fitting currently. Imagine Orlando Bloom being an assassin in Assassin's Creed. Dude, I would love to see that for sure. Like, he could pull it off really good.
Manfield! This scar marks me as a warrior. Your corpse will mark you as a fool!
I would love to see like Viggo Mortensen as like an assassin mentor or something. I think like, you know, his kind of like ranger look in first movie was really cool. But obviously he has become a bit older, so maybe Mentor could work better.
To the Grave Walker! Here's to the tower!
Oh shit, it was like 2 hits. Treasure Orcs. These orcs carry valuable loot. Run them down to claim their treasure. Interesting. Snake, you had Cioba, which is kind of a super Romanian brand, which was delicious as always. Samade, another Romanian dish, basically stuffed wine leaves with pork in them and some other stuff which you don't remember that well. Ah, I see. It sounds actually quite nice. So yeah, to be honest, where we stayed in Romania, we had breakfast was basically like sausages and other meat, bread, pickles, and vodka. Or like home brew like liquor or whatever ever made. It was like a Romanian breakfast that they serve for us. Indeed, Kobe, gotta get all that loot. But it's amazing to think that Orlando had an accident involving some kind of injury to his back that had doctors saying he wouldn't be able to walk properly again. Turning things around and getting cast in Lord of Rings. Really? I had no idea he had that injury at all, Rod. Or that backstory. But yeah, that's really damn impressive. Like, especially given, you know, how much he had to move as, you know, Legolas. Then of course also in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and stuff. Also Mamaliga, which you didn't like that much, but your mom adored it. I see Snake. I spent all of them almost completely right. Well, I try Snake, but I have never learned, you know, Romanian or something. Then he went bungee jumping and stuff in New Zealand. Well, that's alive, Kobe. Yeah, that's really damn impressive and cool that, you know, he could actually turn that round like that. Also, hey Vafuga, how's it going, dude? It's going very, very good, thank you. How have you been? But just goes to show that the human will and spirit can overcome so much. It really can, you know, and also shows how important it is in those situations. Like, you know, you could like kind of give up, lose hope, and don't try to get better. Or you can, you know, kind of believe, hope, and just try to work on it as much as you can, I guess.
Get up! Good hit! I got him! Come here, Get this time!
I like get some health back. What? Where did that come from?
Looks like I killed you, Tark. Suppose that makes me a Tark killer. No. Tark Slayer! I quite like the sound of that. Tark Slayer! From now on, I will be known as the Tark Slayer!
That explanation. Yeah, I actually quite like that. Okay, Safra killed you. So yeah, I think the Nemesis system definitely is a bit tricky with like health regeneration and stuff. It's like with Theme itself, we have 2 hits, and then we basically will get, you know, get our last chance or be killed. But just goes to show that the human will. Ah, sorry, you read that. I read that before. Also, Eva Lucinda, welcome. How's it going? I'm enjoying Shadow of War quite a bit so far. We haven't really jumped too far into it yet, so we still have a start. But definitely having a good time so far. I did play Shadow of Mordor, and I really enjoyed that game. Especially like, you know, when it comes to gameplay and game world, and kind of having like a game like this set in the universe of Lord of the Rings. I didn't think like the story was, you know, like one of the best I played or something, but definitely served its purpose. And yeah, I feel like the gameplay was kind of a star of the first game. But how's it going for you? How's your Skyrim playthroughs, I think? How's that going? Fuka just studying while watching me a bit. I gotcha, dude. So what are you studying on currently, Fuka? Steak, what usually I had for breakfast was vegetables, tomatoes, cucumber, etc. with salt and cheese, ham and sometimes salam. Very nice. That sounds nice. I love tomatoes and cucumber, especially in combination. You're replaying Odyssey? Another day, another Odyssey playthrough, Snakes. Lucinda, Skyrim's going well. You're trying to finish it up in about 2 weeks. Then we'll be doing a Resident Evil series playthrough after that. Ah, very nice. So I have neither played Resident Evil series or the or Skyrim yet. I did play Resident Evil 5, but that's all the Resident Evil I have played before. Have you played the series before, or is it something that you play fresh? So Gransuke, you are promoted to captain and added to the army menu. You claim your revenge against the captain who killed, betrayed or humiliated you. Complete a vendetta mission against him. Orcs killed during vendetta missions drop higher quality gear. Like Nemesis missions, vendetta missions are active for a limited time. When the counter below it expires, the vendetta mission disappears forever, along with any gear it may have offered. I mean, you don't have to, Snake. Don't feel the need to just, like, 100% the game for the sake of completing it. Definitely go with what, you feel like playing. Also, welcome back, Levy. You will be replaying Resident Evil 0 to 7, and you've played all of them before except 0. I see, Lucinda. Well, that's good. It's always good to replay like a series that you really enjoy and that you have played before. That's how I feel every time with AC. You had a nice walk, Levy. Excellent. Did you enjoy some of the sunlight? When you are killed, time advances and you resurrect at the nearest fast travel point. Okay.
I should have let go in the crack of doom. I was dying. I could have been reunited with my family.
That is long past, Talion. Our work is not yet done.
Lucinda, Resident Evil 8 comes out in May, so you're playing through the games in preparation for that. I see. That makes sense, yeah. I've seen a couple trailers for that game. Especially, of course, the lady. But yeah, it's always good to kind of play through a series in preparation for a new title. Oh damn, Levy, 6 kilometers. That's a good distance. Okay, what is this? Ah, that sucks, Snakes. When you like enjoy games so much, but when you get kind of like stuck at a point. Definitely hope you can get past that point. It's after a couple tries.
That's the ancient one. When the Dark Lord came, he was probably already here.
Busy being grumpy about something or other.
But yeah, it's been going quite alright, Levy. I haven't really done too much yet, to be honest. It's still pretty much of a start of the game, but I feel enjoying it so far. Just kind of have to get into like the mechanics and how they changed things.
I know what it is to return from death. I laid in its cold grasp on the battlefield until a squirming, wriggling warmth took over me. 1,000 pulsing maggots crawled over and into me, scouring the dead flesh from my ragged wounds. Now they are with me, always. A churning, writhing horde of torment.
Oh shit.
Mercy!
Good one!
No, not good. Whoa! That damage. You need to get me. I think this guy's a bit too high level, to be honest.
Knock him down!
Let's get out of here.
Meat for the maggots!
We get like a power of 16 and we're like at 2. Lucinda Shadow War is a good game. You prefer to the original, you like the changes they made and they kept the basic gameplay the same. That's fair, yeah. Definitely seems like they did advance quite a bit on the existing service systems, kind of refining it at certain points. Definitely curious to see which one I will end up liking more.
Always going on about new weapons, new age.
Yeah, that wasn't the best idea, Fuga. That's the worst, guys. I hope you enjoyed your food and making it. What will we be having tonight? Tribal Dio Gondorians. An enemy captain is undergoing a trial to kill a squad of Gondorian soldiers.
More plates too good for these filthy vermin!
Loathsome man thing!
Now you die!
However this goes, I reckon I'm not leaving till I'm the only bugger who's still standing. So how about you?
Yeah, pasta sounds nice, Kobe.
You suffer! I don't fear you!
Oh shit, did he actually kill everybody? Never mind. Mission complete, but he survived. Some chickpeas with veggies and Moroccan spices and couscous. Damn, that sounds delicious. definitely hope you enjoy that levy. Also, Demise, thank you for boosting the stream. Yeah, I totally forgot about this, to be honest, but this is still going. Don't know how much time we have left, but yeah, don't worry about it. But if you want to participate, of course, and boost the stream, that's always appreciated. But yeah, thank you, Demise, Kobe, and Levy. Cheers, guys. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest, Levy.
Got to die! It will be forced, I can't get trouble right now!
Oh, cool. We give this dude.
Good hit! Talk off me! All at once! Die, you miserable demon!
Shoot, can you like hit him? Also, Rotten Snakes, thank you also for the contribution.
Have you ever felt a spear rip through your pink flesh, tearing your organs apart?
Level 9.
Today you will.
Hunters keep a distance and attack with thrown spears, but they are weak in close combat. And level 9, so that's gonna be... oof. Apparently there's 1 day left. Ah, okay. Well, we might be able to get it by tomorrow then. I still have a multiplayer Monday session. But if not, you know, that's also alright. But I definitely appreciate all the point contribution, guys. And yeah, you know, if we don't get it in time, you're gonna get your points back as well, like automatically. Ouch. It's a first hit. Ah, fuck. Damn, did I end am I? Or not. Oh, jeez, that's the damage. Okay. Yeah, this guy's too high level.
We'll build a big rack. Let your body get bloaty in the sun till it bursts.
But it's almost 4 AM here, so you're going to head off now, lol. But hope you enjoyed the rest of your stream, dude. That's over, so alright. Definitely understandable. Like, given how early it is in the morning. I hope you have a good rest, dude, and a good night. Definitely sleep well. Thank you so much for coming by and joining. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Rod's channel yet, I highly recommend checking out his channel. Actually gonna give a quick shout out here. He's a huge fan of Assassin's Creed as I am. Currently playing through Valhalla, Syndicate with a self-challenge, and also Origins, which he just finished. So it's just Syndicate Valhalla currently. But yeah, also playing other games like GTA 5, Red Dead, The Witcher, and lots of others. So definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And that's the voice shot. Always happy to give you a shout out, dude. Alright, so that's our second death. Maybe we should...
Why is Sauron so threatened by the Palantir?
Sauron has armies. He has the Nazgul. But his true power is knowing the weaknesses of his enemies. If someone else were to have that power, his dominion would crumble.
So we can actually unlock a skill. Yeah, I want to get the execute, like finally. This makes combat so much better. This means we can actually like finish people. Because the thing is, if you're like surrounded by 5 people, right, you don't really get to assassinate guys once you're like stunned, because the timing is just very long for the animation. And the chances, you know, they're gonna take you while you're doing it and you can't finish the guys off. So the execution ability is kind of there to, you know, make combat faster, more efficient. Successful attacks gain might. Execution, consume, mighty shot, and elven light are powerful attacks that require full might to use, and skill points to unlock additional abilities.
I'm on him!
Oh. Jesus, these range attacks are annoying.
Few more of those, you're a call! Get behind him! Help me find the...
Oops.
Dear God, Basim will have my head for this!
Oh, I swear these spear guys aren't so annoying. These guys. To die. Can I like even counter this? Shit. Okay, I'm dead. For real. Oh, I got saved?
You bothering you, Ranger?
Holy shit. Thank you for saving my life. That's so cool. Oh, I swear, these spear guys are like screwing up with me. Because I can't like block their attacks. So... Okay, I have to get out of here. These range attacks are just like screwing with us. I don't even get warned about that stuff, or I can like dodge it or anything. I mean, I guess I could preventively dodge it by looking at where they, you know, like throw it or when they throw. Yeah, that's just too many enemies. Can't survive that. So I gotta be honest, like the start, maybe it's the Nemesis system or something, but it feels quite punishing, to be honest. Fighting loads of enemies. But I think it's also the fact that, you know, health kind of doesn't regenerate that fast.
There's a man thing nearby.
Ah, we can drain reds for health. Okay. hardware rats.
Citizen!
Citizen? Hey there, Grammy. Oh, you like this one, Grammy? Yeah, I think Destro is also currently playing this, isn't he? Oh, I guess he's far advanced towards the ending.
It's a bloody talk!
I gotcha, Grammy. Yeah, watched Destro play a little bit of it. Also watched Myrmidon play this as well. I quite enjoyed the first game, so I definitely knew that, you know, I would at least enjoy the gameplay of the second. Shadows of the Past. Discover Celebrimbor's ancient storehouse and explore the memories of his past struggle with Sauron.
If anywhere in Mordor is safe from Sauron, it is barrows like these. Reminders that even the Dark Lord's reach extends only so far.
In a bygone age, my army marched on Mordor. We buried our honored dead in barrows like this one. Our greatest warriors are preserved here, protected by powerful magic. And we used all our arts to bring the virtues of the elves with us as we marched.
And you had the One Ring.
Yes. And with it, I forged an army. I led the charge against Sauron.
Okay, that's interesting. So we get to play as Celebrimbor. Kind of like replay his memories. Got Elven Rage. When your wrath is full, press left and right stick to unleash Elven Rage. During Elven Rage, tap X repeatedly to rapidly kill ground orcs. Aim at an enemy captain with the left stick and hold X to deal massive damage to them. You also have unlimited might and elf shot for the duration of Elven Rage.
When Sauron revealed his betrayal, I took up arms against him. In my wrath, I was determined to punish him for his treachery.
Holy shit. Okay. That elven rage ability.
The new ring, our ring, is not marred with his shadow. It is perfect.
I kind of doubt that, to be honest. Because is any of those rings ever perfect? Relieve the history of the First War of Mordor between Celebrimbor and the Dark Lord by completing Shadow of the Past missions. Completing all of the missions grants Bright Lord's Rune. Perfecting all of the missions grants Bright Lord's Hammer.
The ring is lost for now, but we can still secure the Palantir.
Then we will go to the Great Hall. Idril is there. She may be able to help us.
You have upgrades available for some of your skills. Only one upgrade can be active at a time, so choose the one that best suits your playstyle. Interesting. Gain might each time you are damaged in combat. I mean, all of them are quite good. I feel like the Brutalize could be interesting. But going for combat may be better currently. Because, you know, that's like the thing we're struggling with the most. Kind of like being more effective. And I guess, you know, if we have stronger attacks, we will die less likely as well. So let's get the perfect counter. Weapon counters can knock down enemies. Press Y when the prompt flashes blue. That's better, I think. The store is locked behind an Ithildan inscription. 5 the missing Ithildan scattered throughout the region. Return with them to restore the ancient poem. and claim the relics within. In the land of Mordor where we lie, we bear our banners aloft, boots like our quick, our countenance dire. For who in this dark, dream-haunted dares resist the righteous flame of, and themselves to despair and death. Interesting. So gotta find these missing words here. Katakos are fearsome predators that pounce on and quickly shred their prey. A deadly jaw protects them from frontal assaults. Use your bow to defeat them at a distance, or evade their attacks and strike from the side. You made it too spicy. Well, yeah, yogurt is definitely good to negate some of that spice. Got Frosh. He's a soft target, so he can heavily be damaged by range attacks. I mean, that's fair, Levi. You lived in Mexico for a while, so I reckon you know spicy food.
You see blood on the top! The Tarks won't! Time to play. Feel the pain!
Yeah, same here, Levi. But you know, too spicy can be too spicy, I guess.
Noruk.
Is this a new game? I mean, it's not like recently released or something, but It's a new game on the channel that I stream. They haven't played before.
Why? I smell something. Check it out.
You think you belong in Mordor? This land is home to the most dangerous creatures in the world. The mighty beasts known as Greyhounds. And the mighty Uruk, who slays them.
Noruk.
With a bloody end! Stop it!
Your struggles mean nothing! Soon the Great Serpent will arrive and swallow the world! But first, the realm must be cleansed of man filth. Only then will it be fit for her jaws. Die, die, and make way for the Great Devouring!
Where are snakes? I get you when I get back, dude. And I need like some health. Shit.
Time to bleed! I got one of those for you, Ranger!
I hate these speakers.
Too quick! Go back up again!
You're dead.
The Ranger's here!
Oh no! Oh, Jesus Christ, I couldn't dodge anymore with that animation. How stupid is that though? Can't even catch the animations.
Now I will split open your belly and offer your insides to the Great Serpent and all her children.
I'm gonna pay that back. But yeah, it's kind of annoying, like, kind of start an animation right and then you kind of wait for that to finish, but they can attack you during that animation. It's like, seriously? That's why I die.
I feel as though I've been fighting for 100 years.
May you never learn what it is like to fight for 1,000.
Just wanna kill some orcs now.
There.
Bastards.
I know what it is to die.
Oh, level 13. Only.
Necromancers haven't let me rest for the last 1,000 years. So come, boy, and let me teach you what it really means to die.
Yeah, why are these all like super high level?
Watch me!
He's tanky.
I broke your streak! taking its toll!
The strategy is flawed! Fall back!
Look at him run!
You paid for this! Just watch! Get this dog!
Are you kidding me? He's faster than me?
You worm!
Shitting me.
Do not be his size or strength! Hit him!
Don't run away.
Better try something different, Chuck! You'll get yours, Glove! Just wait!
There we go. Die. Bastard. Fall back, he says, or falling, falling back. Yeah, he's very literal about his descriptions. Cheers, Levy. Yeah, that felt good to actually take down a level 13 dude. Run epic weapons and armor, high quality pieces of gear that include special challenges. Complete a challenge completing a challenge unlocks a bonus on that gear. So this is the Numenorian sword. Has +4 melee attack, and we can execute the captain while our health is below 25% once you unlock the challenge. Yeah, let's go for this. We also have this bow. The Numenorian bow. The bow design from Numenor. Sure thing. And we have here Rohirrim armor. A design based of armor issued to Riders of Rohan. And yeah, that's it.
He's only 15.
Within a few days, we'll all be fighting.
The Seeing Stone. Minas Ithil is under siege. Find the Palantir before the city falls.
There's no time. We can only take the most valuable.
We're taking everything.
Idrin, sacrifices must be made.
I will not sacrifice our past to fear.
Oh there. Who are you?
Baranor, this is the Ranger I was telling you about.
You've spilled much blood for Minas Ithil. We don't even know your name.
Talion.
Gondor thanks you, Talion. But we need all warriors at the gate.
Well, the Uruks seek the Palantir. They will not stop until it is theirs. Where is it?
My father has hidden it.
There's nothing safe, hidden or otherwise. The Uruks will tear this city apart to find it.
These are desperate times. But we will not surrender, and we will not fall. We cannot.
I must defend the gate.
To the gates! Quickly!
I will not let this city fall! Then we must obtain the Palantir. It is the only way.
Look out!
I'll cover your flank!
And I'll cover yours!
That was only the beginning. There'll be more. We have to find out what we're dealing with. This way. We'll be able to see the entire lower city once we get there. It's not much further.
How's this like hitting me? I'm not even a radius.
The city can't take much more. I'll handle the siege beasts.
Baranor and I can manage here.
Talion, we must commandeer one of the siege beasts.
Well, this should prove interesting. Let's see what this thing can do.
Okay. So now we have siege weapons, basically.
Another siege beast is in range. Destroy it.
Leave this siege beast for the enemy.
Pity we can't take it with us. It's a formidable weapon.
Where is it? Okay, so I have to dismount and kill it. I see.
We must move quickly. This should help.
Poor thing. We got the Shadow Strider unlocked. Press A while leaping to double jump. It allows you to cover wider gaps or change direction between jumps. It can also be used after leaping off a ledge. Okay, that's cool. It gives us a bit more parkour abilities, I guess. Very useful indeed. Also, welcome back, Kobe. Back Reno. Did you go for pasta tonight? Yeah, this is kind of cool. Very helpful. Pasta with spinach. Oh, I love pasta with spinach.
If Minas Ithil falls,
Then it will only be a matter of time till they find the Palantir.
I was thinking of Gondor. I know what to do here. More attackers. These hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir.
These beasts betrayed us! They can do that!
They can do that.
Why is this happening?
Fire!
Digging is just a first step, boys! Push forward!
Push them back. For now.
Another attack will surely follow. We should return to the upper city, check on Idril and the others.
It's not enough for them to destroy us. They wish to wipe away our history.
At least they don't have the Seeing Stone.
The gates are holding.
These relics were my life. My father was right. We must salvage what we can and leave.
You have a valuable weapon. The Seeing Stone gives you sight over your enemy. Use it.
It is too dangerous. The Palantir is poison to men. None can withstand its influence.
I can.
Men before you have thought the same.
And if I'm wrong, I will fail as they have failed. But if I'm right, we win this war.
Then I will find my father and speak to him.
She will hold you to your oath, Ranger.
Interesting. I wonder if we have like any special visions. You know, once you get to look into the Palantir. You also got level 4.
Give her time. Until then, we should return to Shelob. I need more answers.
We also have another yeah, ability we can get. Let's have a look. Terrifying stealth kill could be interesting. For this could also be cool. The detonate ability. For it's very specific to the, you know, having to have the fire pit, of course. Very situational. The Decker could be interesting. Melee attacks have a chance of causing critical hits for additional damage. I feel like combat might be the most or important thing to boost, but I want to go for variety, so I'm gonna get the daggers. I kind of like, if I have the option, to kind of like go for an all-round build to kind of utilize hopefully most of the gameplay aspects the game has to offer. But yeah, excellent. We unlocked a new region. Knife in the Dark, which is in Sidef Ungor. Vanity is out of reach for now, but perhaps Shadow's visions can guide you.
We need to see Shelob. Her visions can help us.
We need the ring.
Alright guys, so yeah, this should do for today, as I'm running out of time unfortunately. But I think we got a good introduction into the, you know, kind of like how a lot of the gameplay things work, and kind of like the focus on siege and defending, stuff like that. I'm definitely looking forward to the next session to kind of hopefully see like the other side of maybe attacking instead of defending. And also, you know, if we get like more visions that tell us about the ring that we're currently having at the Palantir. But yeah, for now this should do. So I want to thank you all very much for coming by and joining today, guys. And joining me for my first stream of this game. The next stream of this, I'm not yet quite sure when it will be. Probably by next Thursday or Friday, because tomorrow's multiplayer Mondays, and then we have a couple AC days. So yeah, I think we're gonna come back to this on Thursday or Friday, one of the 2 days. And then of course more on the weekend as well. That's the voice, Kobe. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the shoutouts. Yeah guys, if you haven't checked out our lovely community of streamers, I'm sure you have seen a lot of them in chat already. But yeah, definitely check out their content as well. Cheers, Kobe, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm also streaming on the Enemies Project, which is like a team channel for Assassin's Creed. If I have the time tonight, I will be live there, playing some Unity with a stealth challenge, so you can catch that, of course. But yeah, there's also other streamers of the channel. Currently we have Morrow, Jay and Eric streaming there as well.